Well, that is 2 to Australia and 1 to England. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, England, they were able to secure a victory in the third test match of the Ashes series. So we're going to give you some info on that. Plus, we're going to be talking Hetmyer. Now, it would appear as if the Hetmyer fans will have to wait a little longer as it relates to seeing Hetmyer in the Windies colours once again. He just signed to play in the Major League Cricket here in the States. And remember, the West Indies white ball series starts on the 27th of July against India. So I'm going to give you some more info on that. Just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright. Let us kick things off with Hetmyer. Now, Hetmyer is one of those players that quite a few people are actually waiting to see him make a return for West Indies cricket, especially in the white ball format. You know, we know that if he puts his mind to it and he wants to play, his technique is good enough to play test cricket. But whenever we hear Hetmyer's name, it's mostly around the white ball setup. Now, West Indies, we are set to take on India in the first ODI game of this series on the 27th of July. And Hetmyer have just signed to play in the Major League Cricket. I am not saying it's a foregone conclusion that, you know, he will not be playing. We don't know the arrangement. We don't know if it is a case where he say, listen, I can play this amount of game and then I will be available to play for West Indies or whatever. Right? So we don't know. Let me just give you the information that is actually out there. And this I am taking from the Times of India. Right? It says MLC 2023 Seattle Arcus sign international stars Hetmyer and Imad Wasim. So those are two players that they just signed. So it says Major League Cricket franchise Seattle Arcus on Saturday announced the signing of Pakistan white ball specialist Imad Wasim and West Indies big hitter Hetmyer for the inaugural edition of the T20 tournament, which begins on the 13th of July in the US. So it starts on the 13th of July. As I said, they didn't specify whether or not he will be available to play a certain amount of game and then he will leave. You know, sometimes we see teams sign players and halfway through the tournaments, you hear they say the players have to leave because, you know, they had only signed to play probably 6 or 7 games and then they would have to go for international duties. So listen, this is not me saying that Hetmyer is not going to be available for India. I don't know. So I am not saying that. That's why I'm saying it appears so. So it says the Arcus made the announcement on their Twitter handle saying, and I quote, economic economic with the ball, destructive with the bat, and anxious to add to his T20 titles. The tweet they sent out introducing the 34-year-old Imad Wasim. Now this is the tweet that they sent where Hetmyer is concerned. So they said an explosive left-hand batsman from Guyana, Hetmyer will be a key finisher in the Arcus lineup, right? That's what they said. Explosive batsman from Guyana, and he will be key. They went on to remind us that listen, this man is not just a T20 specialist. He has played the game, you know, in the different formats. He has played in the tests at the test level, as we all know. And he started off his ODI career very impressively. I think he has like 5 ODI centuries. So they say Hetmyer has also played 16 test matches for the West Indies. And, you know, he has also played 47 ODIs alongside 50 T20 international games. And, you know, as we know, he has played a lot of T20 cricket around the world, especially there in India. You know, he has played for a couple of different teams over there in India, Rajasthan Royals, and I think Delhi Capital, and he was definitely good for them. So That is what they are saying, my viewers and subscribers. Shimron Hetmyer has signed. So they said the first season of the MLC, this is where we will probably get an idea of how long the tournament will run. They say the first season of the MLC will see a total of 19 matches played at 2 venues in Texas and North Carolina. How will you say? So the first season of the MLC will see a total of 19 matches played at 2 venues in Texas and also in North Carolina. So 19 matches. I am not too sure how deep down in July that will go. Once I get some more information, I will definitely pass it on. But if it starts on the 13th, I doubt they are going to cram it in and expect it to finish by the last of July. You understand? And as I said, our first T20, our first ODI game is against India. So, we don't know what that is saying. I am not going to bring any fake news or sensationalize the story. I don't know. All I am saying, he just signed and the league starts on the 13th and there will be 19 games. West Indies will play their first ODI against India on the 27th. So we will wait to see how that will go. Alright, so moving on now, my viewers and subscribers, just to finish up with the Ashes. Boy, I tell you, England, never say never. They actually secured victory in the 3rd game, and this game they actually finished off on day 4, just in session. This just used up 2 sessions. The Australia second innings at bat, wasn't good at all. So scores in the game: Australia 263 and 224, England 237 and 254 for 7. Right? That is how it looked. Let me just give you some more information here. So the player of the match, Mark Wood, who was extremely impressive with the ball. He picked up 5 in the first innings, and I think he picked up two in the second innings, and he also scored some runs. You understand? Scored some vital runs to help his team across the line. So let me just give you the scores once again. So in the first innings for Australia, the top scorers, we had Mitchell Marsh, who made his return. He made 118 from 118 deliveries. We had Travis Head getting 39. Those were the 2 top scorers. And taking the wickets for England, as I said, Mark Wood, he picked up 5 wickets, and Chris Wokes would have gotten 3. Now, in the first innings at bat for England, couple of guys got starts but were unable to kick on. Zach Crawley, he made 33. Captain Ben Stokes made 80. So those were the 2 top scorers there. Bowling for Australia in the first innings, we would have seen 6 wickets from the captain, Pat Cummins, and Mitchell Marsh, he picked up 2 wickets. So those were the main wicket takers there. And in that second innings for Australia at bat, that is where things went downhill. Moeen Ali, I think it was that, picked up Steve Smith and Marnus Lamashane, and they went, basically, can't say cheaply. Lamashane got a start, he made 33 but was unable to carry on. Usman Khawaja made 43, Travis Head made 77. Those were the 2 top scorers. With the ball for England in that innings, Stuart Broad picked up 3, Chris Wokes got 3, Mark Wood 2, and Moeen Ali got 2. So I think I said earlier that Mark Wood got 3 in the second innings. It was actually 2. And batting in the second innings to see their team across the line, the top scorers for England, Zach Crawley, he made 44, and Harry Brook, he made 75. Right, those were the 2 top scorers there. And bowling for the Aussies, we would have seen Mitchell Stark picking up 5 wickets, but it just wasn't enough. Mitchell Marsh and Pat Cummins got a wicket apiece, but England, they secured victory there by 3 wickets. So shout out to the English, Bazball, as they say. Let us see how things will work in the 4th test match. I see some of the English fans saying that 3-2 sounds good to them. So let us see how that will work. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed. Stay safe.